YouTube? What's up with y'all? We back with another video. So I want to start off by saying you gotta make yourself stand out in that room. You gotta make yourself stand out in that room. So I was just at a sports conference. Actually, it didn't start yet, but there's another one in like an hour that I gotta go to. But pretty much, I saw everybody walk out the first break room. Everybody had suits and ties on. Everybody had their suits, looked their best, looked sharp. But I came dressed looking like this, right? So I'm thinking like if I really want to catch somebody's attention, if I want to go in that room and draw attention to myself and make myself look good, I gotta come looking my best. But I had a white button up that I just winded up missing. Got another one online, but pretty much I wasn't able to put on my suit and go to the conference looking the way I wanted to. But it's always important to look your best when you're representing yourself. You know, especially when you're meeting people, you're trying to network, you're trying to put yourself in rooms to help you get to where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? And you always want to be able to walk into that room and have that energy and that confidence within yourself to go and approach somebody and have that conversation, make yourself stand out. I actually won Student of the Year for Best Job Interview in Philadelphia. I'll never forget that. And it was like I walked into the room, I shook everybody's hand, introduced myself, they introduced themselves, and I just did my thing. I was just myself, just was talking and talking and talking, and pretty much, I'm not gonna lie, I carried the whole conversation. I was doing all the talking, expressing myself, letting them know who I was and what I was representing. But it wound up getting me to state competition. Went out to Hershey, competed. I didn't win, but you know, to reach that stage is it's a lot. You know what I mean? It's not easy. Not anybody is just doing that. And you always gotta when you show up in that room, you always gotta look your best. You always gotta show out. And I would say this. When it comes to meeting people, you always want to make your first impression your best expression. So when you first meet somebody, you need to be able to make sure that's your best impression. Nothing less. Make sure your first expression is your best expression. Because more than likely, that first expression that you make towards that person, that's what they're going to take it for. That's who they think you're going to be. That's who they think you are. That's what they think it is. So just like if somebody comes off to you in a way where as though they show who they are, you always believe it. You're always supposed to take somebody's actions, somebody's words for what it is. So if you walk into that room, you look your best, you're sharp, you pulled up trim, they're gonna take it for what it is. You know what I mean? And it's gonna help you in the long run. Don't ever walk into a room knowing you didn't look your best, you didn't dress your best, you walked out your house without even trying. That's not gonna draw you any attention. That's not gonna do nothing for you. So with that being said, always have that confidence, always come into the room with that energy and do your best. But anyways, that's my little homework for today. You have a blessed one.